Hello, I'm Kane Walters.
And I'm Kelly Walker, and welcome to this week's UI7 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Kane Walters.
And I'm Kelly Walker, and this is the UI7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Anaja Smith.
And I'm Kelly Walker. Welcome to this week's UI7 News Update. It's hard to believe that such a small place like this can cause so much controversy. But for students, this is their only reliable transportation to go home. People are often told to step away and be careful when they see broken glass, but others choose to step closer and capture the beauty of it by making it art. Practical skills as simple as writing a great resume can also give you an advantage towards your future career. It's little mistakes like these that can get you from landing a job, but with the help of the Career Center, little mistakes can turn into a perfect resume, and landing a job after graduation just got a little less stressful.
Speaking on passion, one Urbana member is giving back to others.
This 10-year-old girl is making it her mission to show appreciation to all of our community members. The Trump administration is being sued by multiple states after saying the 2020 census would now ask people whether or not they are citizens. An email was sent out to the president's backers with the subject line stating, "Good news, we are asking about citizenship." California and other states and advocacy groups are planning to sue after hearing this news. They are stating that now citizens and immigrants will be fearful to participate in a census, especially after how vocal Trump has been about immigration laws. Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth made history today when she became the first U.S. Senator to bring a baby on the Senate floor during a vote. Duckworth was on the floor to vote against the confirmation of Jim Bridenstine to be a NASA administrator. Duckworth sent a tweet thanking her colleagues for changing the rules to allow senators to take care of their babies while voting. A recent report indicated that a quarter of all Champaign-Urbana roads are in poor condition. The research was released by a nonprofit database organization called TRIP. The data collected revealed that 31% of the roads were quoted mediocre and 13% were rated as fair. Nearly one-third of all major roads in Illinois are ranked in poor or mediocre conditions. The roads are expected to worsen with more traffic and climate factors. Celebrations usually consist of people coming together in appreciation of something or someone. And that is why Illinois students and some members of the community are coming together to celebrate the earth. UI7 News' Sarah Olin explains. As graduation is quickly approaching, some students find themselves a little unsure on how to prepare for the real world. College students aren't the only ones out there enjoying the weather. Local school children had a chance to experience the wonders of science outside too. UI7 Ryan Wilson visited the Curiosity Cube and learned about the food truck in which it is held.
The campus is showcasing the best undergraduate research and creative works. Our very own Ryan Wilson was a featured presenter today at the Research Symposium.
Ryan, we know you were in Colorado researching trust between visually impaired skiers and their guides. What can you tell us about how much you learned about this research?
I learned a lot. First, I want to give Kane a shout out for the lovely iPad in the sports segment. But in Colorado, I learned a lot about the correlation between trust and confidence and how the trust can really shape not only a visually, you guys are chuckling, not only a visually impaired person, but a human being, and that's something special.
Okay, can you tell us how was it being able to relate to those skiers?
It's quite a phenomenal feeling. I think I learned that relationships, friendships, whatever, have a lot of meaningfulness and have a lot of power, and I can definitely shape the skier, and I could relate to them in terms of how I trust people because I need to rely on people to help me out throughout the day, and that was something we got to bond together with in Colorado with a good team.
We gotta know, did you get that skier, a try getting on there?
No, I didn't do any skiing. No.
You didn't want to try?
If I wanted to break my back, maybe, but I thought I would leave that for next year.
Okay. Winter is still lingering around, so you might be able to give it a try before next year.
And Ryan, just to take it back a little bit, I want to know, how did the opportunity come about?
It came about with an idea brought to Stretch Ledford, and shout out to him. And of course, we got to work with the undergraduate research office and work with some grants. And the college media was a big help as well.
All right.
Thanks, Ryan.
That's a wrap for tonight's edition. And please make sure to follow us on YouTube and Facebook at UI7 News. And we'll be back next Tuesday with another edition of UI7 News.
Good night.
Delicate hands like these hold power when making beautiful art, and Sheila Lehman is no stranger to cracking glass.
My training was in fine and graphic arts. I went to school in New York, came out here to with my husband who worked at the university, and I loved color. And there's nothing better than colored glass.
People are often told to step away and be careful when they see broken glass, but others choose to step closer and capture the beauty of it by making it art.
And for some people, they really are intimidated by it, and it is much more controlled than people think it is, and it's it may be even easier than a lot of people think it's going to be.
Stain or fusion glass may not be as hard as a detailed painting or drawing, but unlike those fine arts, you don't have to wait until the piece is finished to feel amazed.
This is instant gratification. There's nothing as wonderful as soldering your piece and then holding it up for the first time and seeing light come through it. There's no thrill like it.
In Champaign, I'm Kelly Walker, UI7 News. Some graduating students are able to walk around stress-free as they already have a promising job. But for the rest of the students, graduation brings a fear of an unknown future. Senior Assistant Director of Employer Relations and Career Connections, Eden Haycraft, expressed some of the reasons why that fear exists.
Some seniors, and it's not a bad thing, still don't know what they want to do. So they've picked a major, they like their major, but they don't know what that means for a career. So the unknown is very fearful. So what job will it be? Will it be something I enjoy? Or should I go to graduate school? So I think just actually picking a destination and seeing if it's the right fit is pretty scary.
Senior Akeisha Lee explains how that fear can be prevented.
I wish they would have started earlier talking about options and talking about like the pros and cons of different paths towards your future career, like the advantage of doing like a 4+1 program or doing a whole new school, how to negotiate if you get a job offer, like just those real practical skills about moving forward post-grad.
Practical skills as simple as writing a great resume can also give you an advantage towards your future career. It's little mistakes like these that can get you from landing a job, but with the help of the Career Center, little mistakes can turn into a perfect resume, and landing a job after graduation just got a little less stressful. Despite great resumes and the university holding career fairs, some students like senior Tamara Shedd explains how it might not benefit every student.
I do feel like some majors are easier to find jobs than others. The university has a lot of opportunities, but the opportunities are limited for certain students. When they have like career fairs and such, those help very few students, I come to find.
In Champaign, I'm Kelly Walker, UI7 News.